Can someone talk?
Hello?
All right, I can.
Hello? Dude, are you getting zapped or something?
Electroshock therapy.
He said he had like a bazillion cables attached to him earlier.
So I can't be near my computer. So I'm just gonna. I have to stand like 20 feet away from my computer. Otherwise, I risk consequences.
Okay.
What?
Ron Koth Proot. B5.
This is probably healthy. Jesus, I can feel my brain frying. But I'm doing it for the map review.
What happened
I have to be the
10
best.
minutes?
I have to be the best pyro in NC. If I lose that, I have nothing else come from my life.
It's real sad, buddy. Sorry to hear that.
I can't read chat. I'm too far away from my computer. But I do hear like the pings.
Okay. All right. Does everybody know the Proot callouts so I don't have to go through them? Yes, please.
Not really, actually.
Blue Sky?
You guys will figure it out. I'm gonna run it as if you do. Okay, so when we spawn on Proot, everybody's gonna crouch for your demo. Obviously, you're gonna grab your demo. Your demo's gonna do the basic rollout. One stick on the ground, boom, over here. One stick over here, boom. This is a little bit of a slow rollout. Nobody needs to go super fast. It's fine. It's not like Asheville or anything. So we're just gonna take everybody. I mean, all 9. We're gonna come through main. Everybody's gonna walk up these stairs. You're gonna buff your heavy and your soldier that are gonna go off to the flank, and then everybody else is gonna come this way. Your sniper can either stay on roof or you can drop off and you can play one of these sides, and that's fine. Or if your sniper wants to go flank too, that's also fine. But basically, everyone else is just gonna come off of this roof. We're gonna walk to the right side here, and then we're gonna wait for our flank. Our flank is going to when you come over here, your spy, your soldier, and your heavy are going to be flying through flank, and I want you guys basically every mid, unless you are losing every single mid, I just want you guys to just fly straight through flank and just gun these people down. Hopefully your spy's on DR. Your spy just comes in first, shoots a couple revolver shots, DRs, flies back here, and then if he sees a free stab, he goes for the stab. If not, you can go back and then you can start helping your combo. But your soldier's going to just like swing the corner with your heavy at the same time. You're going to mulch these people, and then you're going to try to shoot point from either here, or if they're not even on point yet, you can just wrap them all the way around here and play through elbow instead. But your entire job on flank is just to hold W and walk at them. Because if you win flank, you just win the point. Because then you get to sit here and you just get to start shooting people onto point. And then your combo gets to start walking over point. My combo is going to go a little bit slower. And you're going to play a little bit of a spam game. You're going to have your scout, or not your scout, sorry, your demo and pyro kind of walk up this side a little bit. Your med is going to play a little bit further back and just start beaming. You can play this corner if you want. And your scout is going to be playing the off angle and just like throwing toys and playing passively and looking for spy. Just expect spy is going to be in like somewhat soon. While your NG and your sniper are up here, your sniper can play this side. If you're ever on roof, your sniper, like this angle is fucking stupid. You can see basically the entire point in an instant rotation. It's like straight up better than rock. So basically you can just like swing side to side. Your combo is going to be playing a spam game and just like shooting sticks, trying to get on the point. And if they give you the space and they let you walk on a point and your flank wins the fight, then your flank just kind of shoots the point at the same time that you do. And then you can call a 3, 2, 1, hey, let's walk across point, and then you walk across point at the same time. But until you're like ready to all walk across point at the exact same time, do not cross this line. Don't cross across the middle, because if you cross across the middle, then you're just kind of like leaving yourself open to their flank and also their combo at the same time, while your flank isn't able to help you. Does that make sense? It's very simple. Just like get onto point, play the spam game. Once you have good damage, or once you get a lot of space, then you can start walking across. Or if your flank calls that they won flank, if your flank wins flank, then you get to walk across flank together. Any questions on what to do on mid? It's like very simple. Like you just get your flank to walk across. Your combo plays spam. Your sniper plays his angle, and then if you need to back up, you can back up. You can get buffs behind this house, and then you can walk back in, and you can try to do that at the same time. If you ever lose flank, then you kind of just like it's game over. You kind of got to give up. If your scout's playing this off angle, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze.
I got one question for mid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of was only able to listen and not really look at what was happening. So on rollout, everybody goes up the middle, and then does heavy break off and go to the flank?
Your heavy, your soldier, your heavy and soldier swings this side. Your soldiers should be whipping you the entire way, and then around here you just like rev around the corner and then mulch these people.
Got it.
Or the other option for flank, if you guys are getting like fucked up, I want you guys to do that. That should be your number one, and that should work almost every single time. But if you guys are getting fucked up, or they're sending too many people flank, which sometimes teams will do, maybe especially in low div, they might send 9 flank. If they start sending 9 flank every single time they push mid, then what we can do instead is we can send our heavy on top of these boxes. My heavy can head glitch over here. My soldier can play the ground over here or in this corner, and then you guys can just play super passive. And all you're doing while you're playing passive like this is denying them this sight line. All you're doing is stopping them from having this sight line. So all you're doing is not dying. Whatever you can to not die. If you need to like drop off these boxes, come around here, grab this pack, come into this corner, eat a sandwich, and then come back over. Whatever you can do to stop them from getting this sight line for free, and also not die. just don't let them get that sight line and not die, and that's fine. So if you guys want to play passive instead, if they're sending 9 over there, that's perfectly fine. But ideally, I want you guys to just like your soldier should be whipping you, and your spy should be like DR around this corner, swing at the same time, mulch these people, shoot the same people. As long as you're calling who you're shooting, you should easily win that fight almost every single time. And as long as you have a buff too, make sure your medic is buffing you around here. Your soldier and your heavy need full buff by the time they get about here, and then they can break off while the rest of your combo drops off over here, and that's fine. Or if you like need extra time, if you're taking extra time, then you can take your scout this way, and your scout can beam your med can beam your scout to get extra scout speed, so that these people get extra buffs, and then your scout comes back over here and meets your combo. That's fine too if you want to do that instead. Normally I just send everyone over here because it's easier. You'll all be together, and by the time you get here, like nobody will be very hurt, and most people will have their buffs, and you can start playing the spam game with your demo and your pyro. Make sense? Oh, what I was going to say before is if your scout is playing this off angle like you typically are, you're throwing cleaver, you're throwing rap assassin, you're just like playing this weird angle all across the point, you're spy checking on your downtime, come back up, throw toys again, come over here, spy check. If you see that your flank needs help, like if you get here, you throw your toys, and you see that your flank needs help, like right here, you can come over here, shoot a couple shots, and then back up, and then come back up and meet your beam, and that's really, really good if you want to just like put an extra 200 damage onto flank to guarantee that your flank wins the fight. That's also really nice. Just don't overcommit to it, don't die to it, because your team desperately needs you to cover this off angle, and then come back up and get buffs. Make sure you're staying 185 and ready to walk across point when you inevitably have Uber. Because remember, scout is going to be part of the combo for this map, while your heavy is going to be part of the flank for this map. Make sense? Make sense. Okay, one more time. Our flank is going to be over here. Soldier, heavy, spy should be swinging this corner all at the same time, while our demo and our pyro are swinging this way. You're not really swinging, you're playing a spam angle. They're probably going to be either here or here. Either way, you're just like shooting your spam across point, and your pyro's denying the spam while your scout plays a little bit more passive, looking for spy, and your med plays back here, just making sure that these two players get plenty of beam. Your pyro's denying the spam, your demo's supplying the spam, and then you're hoping your flank wins the fight so that your flank can start shooting across point this way, while you can have your demo and your pyro walk across point at the same time, and then your scout can join the combo now. And your NG and your sniper and NG can be over here. Your NG can be like back here, building telly and having like a mini right here, like on the roof. And your sniper is more or less safe. There is a chance that the spy just like decloaks right here, and that's pretty annoying. So your NG should be aware of that possibility. But it's basically free. Like your sniper has ridiculous sight lines the whole way through. Or if your sniper on mids wants to come over here and get a free shot onto flank, guarantee that your flank wins the fight. Your flank walks across. Your sniper gets a shot over here or gets a shot over here, and that's super super nice if you want to do that instead. That's fine too. But that's generally the mid plan. Does everyone understand what's going on there? Cool. Let's talk about holding. Generally, there are 3 holds that I would say. I'm not going to show you the forward hold, even though I think it's ridiculous, and you should be doing it if you can. I just don't think you guys are capable of it, unfortunately, because it is NC. So forward holding, for the most part, is going to be out of the question. But starting next season, after you start like get a handle on normal holds, you should start like learning forward holds, and I think that'll help you guys a lot. Because forward holding is a large part of the game, just in both stopwatch and Koth. And so once you guys start learning that, it'll actually help you a lot. But for now, I'm going to be showing you the normal hold and the passive hold. So when we're on evens or add, we want to be normal holding the entire time. And what that means is that we're going to have our dispenser right here with our medic inside of it. That's the worst M I've ever done in my life. There we go. We're going to have our medic inside of it. Our demo is going to be playing around here-ish, not in the sight line necessarily. You're going to be swapping in between here and here most of the time and just shooting wherever you can. Or if you need to go wide, then you can go wide too. Our scout is going to be on this side, just spotting this cliff and spotting roof. Our NG is going to be passive on point, covering for our sniper, because our sniper can take this angle right here. This angle actually sees that roof, that elbow, and it sees pretty deep into bats too. Or if your sniper wants to hop up onto a cliff for a free shot, then you can hop up on a cliff for a free shot, and that sees really deep into their flank, and that's really, really nice if you want to just do that. And that's why our NG and our scout are here. Our NG is spy checking for the med. Our scout is our scout is getting a little aggro, and I can also spy check for the sniper. All that is fine. So NG is going to be back here with like a passive mini somewhere here, like a gun right here. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? All you need is a level 1 dispenser, so you don't really need to worry about anything else. And then the main part of this is going to be our heavy and our soldier are going to be on flank. Pretty deep. Like this is really deep. So you guys need to be very careful about walking back to our medic for buffs. You guys should be fully buffed the entire time because you are a lot of the hold. Is our heavy and our soldier are very, very important in covering this flank. And our demo is going to rotate to meet wherever their combo goes. So if their combo is going flank, which may happen very often, if their combo is going flank, let's make that a different color. Their combo is flank, then our demo should be going to meet them with our soldier and our heavy. Our soldier can drop back and then start playing this corner instead if you'd rather do that. and our demo can take the place, and our demo and our heavy can take our medic, our beam, and just play this corner. Assuming we're on evens and ad, correct? Because if they take it into us while we're on disad, then we're just going to get mulched in this like small corridor. But if we're close to having, then this is a perfectly like good use on our demo heavy, and we just stuff this entire corner and force them back. Like this is incredible. We will push them back super easily because this is a very small corridor. We'll force them to flash many people, or if they only take 3 in, then whatever, it's an even exchange. And then they have to post further back because our entire combo is back here. Make sense?
Just a quick question, but
Yeah.
Pyro just plays with combo, right?
Yep. For the most part, Pyro is just going to be like babysitting your med.
All right, then that's pretty much what I do the whole game. I do
Pretty
nothing
much,
special.
yeah. You're not. This is one of those maps where your NG should have basically full control of your sniper, or I should say your sniper should have full control of your NG. So your NG should be able to go wherever your sniper's going, basically at all times. Or if not, then your scout should be there. So you. All right, we got Morse code coming in. What was that? Is that an SOS? Yeah, it's perfectly fine if you just want to like have that instead. Or it's perfectly fine. Like you don't need to like do anything else. Like you're working with your medic and you're working with your demo to just deny spam, and you're protecting your medic while denying spam. That's like Pyro 101. Nothing special going on. Let's see. So when they decide to come on flank, then your demo is going to rotate this way to meet them. If they do not, then your demo is going to stay here and shoot either main or elbow, depending on where their combo comes from, because they're this is one of those maps that is played very rarely, so people don't really know how to play it. I'm teaching you how it's played normally. People are going to do weird shit, and you kind of have to be ready for that, unfortunately.
Is there not a callout.tf page for this map?
Probably not. This is a European map. I don't even know if they have callouts.tf. But basically, your demo is just going to look whichever direction they're coming from, and if they decide to come wide this way, then you kind of need to swing your demo all the way around, and your demo can start playing from back here, not like up here. You want to play from point instead. Again, this is on evens or ad. Do not do this on disad, because if you do this on disad, you're going to get walked at, they're going to use at you, and your med's going to die every single time, and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. And then you're going to be crying, and you're going to be like, oh, why did our med drop? Oh, it's our med's fault. And then, no, it's not your med's fault. It's because you did a stupid play. It's literally this. Your sniper can take whatever angle he wants. If your sniper wants to come back here, let him come back here. If your sniper wants to come up here, let him come up here, as long as somebody's protecting him. It's called Proot.
Thank you.
They shouldn't come up to bats and drop off bats. It still might happen. But either way, your demo's here, and your demo's eating full beam, your demo's covering this. If your soldier and your heavy, if you ever see it's completely free on flank, like if they give up flank, and they start you hear that they're pushing elsewhere, you guys can feel free to shove this. Have your soldier just whip your heavy around the corner. Your heavy can swing elbow, and your soldier can come bats, and then you'll just mulch them together because this box becomes a death zone. And they should just get shredded. You guys can take the telly or like destroy their telly, and then you're super happy, and then you come back and do your normal hold. Makes sense. Any questions on the normal hold? At all? Anything at all? Anyone confused on what they want to do, where they're looking, who they're helping?
Is there a better way to learn all the callouts for this maps? Like, since there's not a callouts.tf page,
I could just
it's
tell
like
you
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I was going to ask one more thing.
Yeah, I don't know
Is this-
callouts either.
Is this more of a, like, I heard you were saying a little bit about the Dead Ringer. Is this like kind of a DR meta map?
No,
Like,
just for flank, just for the mid fight.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I missed the last
Or
part.
just like
I was
DR?
calling my mom.
Just
where
like
would be the
It's like
best
on
place
Asheville.
to? Where would be the best place to like give information while you're still hidden to regain that DR meter?
It's hard, but like probably back here ish. Inside house is fine if the NG is nowhere near. The problem is the NG likes to certain NGs like to camp on their bats. And just kind of like roam around. So in that case, you kind of have to like be here base cliff.
Hmm.
And then you can sort of spot a little bit while you get it back. But realistically, like you should be going in and dying on the mid fight every single time. Unless you
Yeah.
have like a disgusting mid fight and you kill a bunch of people. You should be going in, dying on the mid fight, and then coming back up with like Stock Watch or Cloak and Dagger.
Which would be better, Cloak and Dagger or Invisible Watch if you're not DRing for that mid fight?
Well, for the like you should be DRing for the mid fight.
For the mid fight, but if you're not doing the mid fight, would it be more
After-
ideal just
I
Dagger.
run stock the whole time. That's mostly just a me thing. I don't think Cloak and Dagger is bad on this map because the rotations are really tight. So it's kind of up to you. If you want to run Cloak and Dagger, it's fine. Like, the only thing I'll say is that very commonly when you're pushing point, your spy is needed on flank to take flank, and we'll talk about that when we start talking about pushing. So when you want to push flank, and your heavy and your soldier need help, if you're stuck on cliff, rotating with Cloak and Dagger is near impossible. Doing it with Stock Watch is super easy because you get to just run straight through here, decloak here, and then you're fine. But making it from cliff to like anywhere here without getting instantly caught on Cloak and Dagger is pretty rough. So I say stock. I have no problem with you running Cloak and Dagger if you really wanted to. Just remember, like, you need to know where the packs are, like back here, back here, back here, and then telly in their spawn, and also back here. Any questions about the normal hold, real quick? So I can talk about the passive hold.
Could you go over like medic for me because I was like talking to my mom about. Like,
See this dispenser right here?
Yep.
That's your world.
Just hug that.
Hug that. You're mainly going to be giving your demo most of the beam. Occasionally, your heavy and your soldier, if they start shoving flank, like over here, then you're going to need to give them a lot of beam. So they're going to come over to you to get a buff, and then they're going to go back over and meet them. If you're planning on taking an exchange on flank, then obviously you have to cross this sight line. So be very, very careful when crossing the sight line that there's no sniper right here. But if there's no sniper called on bats, or if the sniper's called anywhere other than bats, then this sight line is completely free. Just walk straight through, and you're fine. And just like walk this way, meet your heavy and your soldier, or it should be your heavy and your demo because your soldier should drop back. But meet your heavy and your demo, take this exchange around this corner, and then like you should post up around here, same spot, and they should not be able to make it past this line, and it should be kind of nuclear, and your exchanges should be a lot better. Make sense?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Let's talk about passive holding. Passive holding is going to be played very similarly to how we were playing the mid fight. We're going to have our scout on the off angle. We're going to have our NG and our sniper on the roof. Or if your sniper wants to take cliff, that's fine too. But just know that if your sniper's on cliff, your NG also should be on cliff. Or your NG should be on bats. If your NG's on bats instead, then your pyro should be aware of this and be like shooting flames up occasionally just to help your sniper a little bit. Either way, somebody is with your sniper. We're going to be playing our demo on this corner with our pyro. Not PP, DP. And then our med is going to be back here, and we're playing to kite out through main. Or if you think main is not safe, then we're playing to kite out through base cliff. Generally, we try not to kite out through elbow. So even if we are playing this side, we would prefer to kite through main. Because if we kite through elbow, one soldier bomb around this corner just nukes our entire team. or a soldier bomb around this corner nukes our entire team, or a soldier bomb on top of this roof just nukes our entire team, versus just going through main. It's like one tight little corridor and then you're out, or going through cliff, base cliff, then you kind of just like it's an open door and it's kind of free. So we try not to kite out through elbow if we can avoid it. If we're pushing, we can go through elbow, but never if we're leaving. Ideally. Make sense? So we're going to have our heavy on passive, our soldier passive here. Stinky. These are some wild calls, whatever. They're good enough. We're having our heavy and our soldier play super passive on flank because obviously it's disad. If we're playing on disad, we're looking to leave and we're looking to live and then play a post. But all we're doing here is we're expecting them to either walk through flank or walk through point. And all we're doing is we're going to, from these positions, we're going to shoot them and stop point. Our scouts' main job is to step on the corner of point if they are ever like really, really hard stuffing point and trying to like take point. Just step on the corner of point to stop them from capping, while our demo and our pyro deal as much damage as humanly possible to force them to use. As long as we get them to use without letting them cap, please, 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 if you're ever in this position where you're holding passive, do not let them cap. The whole point of playing passive like this is to make them use before they cap. If we make them use before they cap, they will not be able to cap because their players are most likely going to be in an Uber. We get to leave, and then we get to play a post while they're still capping, or immediately after their cap, and then we don't let them get very much time. The point is to play super, super fast here. We leave. We hopefully have all 9 alive. Hopefully we drop no players in this. We all leave. We get healthy again, and then we're going to refight in 3, 2, 1. We refight, and then we play point again. Ideally, it happens before they cap again. Realistically, that might not happen. Proot has, I think, a little bit faster cap time than most other maps. I might be on crack for thinking that, but I think that's the case. But the entire point here is that we're playing passive. We're making them use before we leave, and then we're leaving. If we can't make them use without dropping players, just don't drop the players. Just try to live. Or we can do a sack instead. Have I told you guys about sacking at half cap? Okay, so typically what will happen if you have a bunch of players up, who can tell me what the main sacking classes are? One more.
Demo?
The scout isn't like
Soldier, spy,
isn't that
demo.
I thought
Soldier,
it would
spy,
be similar
demo.
to flanking.
Nope.
Okay.
Soldier, spy, demo are our main 3 sacking classes. If those 3 are up, or if even 2 of them are up, we can easily sack whenever we lose point. So if we're leaving and we have those players up and we know we're on disad, what we can do is when you see this at the bottom get to about half the cap, we know that their medic is probably somewhere on point. If our spy can call the exact position, even better. But we know that their medic is probably somewhere out of position and not in a proper hold yet. They're prepping for the cap, right? So what we do is we say, before it gets to this point, we're saying, hey, can we sack at half cap? Like either my spy or my soldier or my demo says that, and then I should hear a yes and a yes, or a no and a yes, or whatever. And then as soon as I hear yeses, I'm like, okay, we're ready. I'm gonna call I'll call the sack. We're gonna wait. It gets to half cap, and then I go, okay, sacking now. We're gonna sack straight on the point. Our goal is not necessarily to kill the medic or to force the medic. Our goal is to get as many kills on point as we possibly can. Because what happens when you cap point while you have your teammates dead?
Longer respawn.
Yeah, you deny them. You delay them. You never want to delay your players in a situation where you have like plenty of time left on the clock, right? Like if you have 2 minutes left to win the game and you go to cap, but 4 of your teammates are dead, what are they going to tell you? They're going to tell you, no, don't cap that. Just wait. Just wait the extra 5 seconds, let your teammates spawn, and then cap. So what happens if you kill someone? They are on a 10-second spawn timer, and they're trying to cap.
They're gonna not cap.
They're going to not cap. They're going to, not only did you spend the time getting on top of them, standing on the point so that you stop the cap time, they're then going to have players die, ideally, hopefully you got somebody. They're going to spend the time to wait for those players to spawn and then cap. Or if they don't, even better for you, their players got denied an extra 8 seconds. You have a free push where they are down 3 players. Or in this imaginary scenario, 3 players, sure. That's even better. So if you guys get used to sacking at half cap, that's super good. So in this situation where you're holding passively like this, if you start fucking them up, they walk in, they use, and you drop a couple players, you can't like refight or something, or you have to get out and they don't use, then you could just say, hey, let's sack at half cap. And then my players will be like, okay, I'm ready. And then you'll go, okay, we're sacking in 3, 2, 1. You'll sack at the same time. Your medic will leave to spawn with NG or scout, either one. Make sure your medic calls who you want to leave with, whoever's closest to you. It's going to be on you, medic, to call it. Ideally, your players will know, like, hey, my medic's close to me, I should leave, but they might not. They might get tunnel vision. So if you're like beaming your scout and you're like you and your scout are right here, and you're beaming your scout and your scout hears sack, he might just go, oh, I'm gonna fucking monkey brain and go over there. But no, you need him. So be like, scout, walk me to spawn. And he should go, oh, okay. And so your scout will walk you to spawn. You'll build a little bit, and so you won't be not building while you're walking to spawn. And also a spy might decloak back here, and you'll have your scout to protect you. Make sense? Does this passive hold make sense? Does anyone have any questions about any of these positions? Any sacking at half cap? Any making them use before leaving? Anything? Before we start talking about pushing.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm. So that penalty with the spawns, that happens once the cap is official.
Yes. So after you cap the point, it extends all your respawn timers.
Okay. So given the circumstances, you could theoretically cap like 3/4 of the way and then step off, let that bleed off, let your people spawn in. Got it. Thanks.
Yes, that is what you do ideally, is you let one person cap. When you're not denying spawns, you let one person cap, usually your scout. They will get it to about 80-90%, and then they will step off of the cap. And then if it starts draining a little bit, then they'll start tapping it a little bit just to make sure that it doesn't like go all the way down. And then as soon as the last person spawns, they'll finish the cap. Make sense? Everyone got it?
Good.
So let's look at this firsthand real quick. So our demo is going to be playing this side and just looking to spam whichever side you can, denying the sniper wherever you can. Our sniper is going to be up here, providing help either on bats or on roof. Or you can take this angle over on cliff. If you want to peek deep into flank, that's fine. If you want to peek super wide, this is really hard for the spy to get you without getting caught. So you can take shots over here. You can take an SVS onto their roof this wide. You can take a really close angle, or you could sit over here. If you're over here, your pyro can just like very easily shoot flames for you and just like still deny point. And your medic doesn't have to peek any sight lines while also being protected by an NG up here and a scout that's roaming around the side. Our heavy and our soldier are playing super passive. Our heavy can be like either in this corner or on this head glitch, or your soldier can be on the head glitch, your heavy's in the corner, your heavy's like over here or whatever, your soldier wants to play this corner, that's fine. But you're mainly just going to be shoving flank together or holding flank together. That's your main thing. The passive holding makes sense to everyone. One more time before we go on to pushing, because pushing is going to be a little complicated. Everyone understand fully. Cool. Awesome. Pushing is going to fucking suck. I hate pushing on this map. Because I think it relies super, super heavily on your flank. Sometimes. There's two ways to push this. I am very partial to just playing the point. Some people prefer heavily to shove flank. We'll talk about both. But first, pushing flank or pushing the point. It's very simple. We're going to group up around behind our house, behind our bats in our main. We're going to get our buffs, and then we're going to start walking up. We're going to take mostly everyone through here. We're going to get our heavy. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? Boom. Our heavy and our soldier are going to get their buffs around here, and they're not going to push. This is going to be, we're going to say it's evens. We're just going to play it evens, and then we can talk about what we would do on an ad situation instead. Our heavy and our soldier are going to take flank. Our spy should try to get in position somewhere back here and get ready to help flank. Helping flank is super, super nice. Honestly, like if your spy just wants to live on flank and ignore combo most of the time, your heavy and your soldier should do most of the work afterward. Their heavy and their soldier should be free stabs most of the time, especially in low div. So if you kind of just want to live on flank, it's super, super nice to get a free kill on the heavy. Our heavy and our soldier are going to play flank. We're going to take our combo through here, through elbow. After these people get buffs, we're going to swing the corner really hard, and we're going to make it to behind house. Or if we don't want to do that, we can just take it off bats instead. That's fine too. Just be careful of sniper sightline, because if there's a sniper here, or if there's a sniper here, he sees directly at you. And that's why we typically take it through elbow, because it's mostly safe from sniper sightline specifically. If their sniper is really deep up here, then he can see you. But that should hopefully be called well in advance if their sniper is that close. If their sniper's here, then your demo gets to swing the corner really close, and it's not that big a deal. But yeah, I typically say just take it through elbow. Take your combo through elbow. And then we're going to try to exchange scout demo straight up through here. Because remember, where they are most likely going to be playing is somewhere in this box. Somewhere on the point. This is assuming that they're playing on the point. If they're playing on flank, we'll talk about that. But they're mostly going to be playing somewhere in this box is where their combo is going to be. So if we take this really, really close Uber into them, we're going to be close on most of their players. And what's going to happen is they're going to have to use back into us. We're going to back up. We can either back up through main. It should be free to back up through main. Remember, we don't ever want to back up through elbow. Elbow is bad. We can back up through main. Why am I getting pinged? Okay. We can back up through main. And then we can come on the bats and we can start fighting, or we can come all the way back over here and then start fighting again with no Ubers in play. Remember, this is a scout demo. We're taking in an aggro Uber. We're taking an offensive Uber, so we want our scout demo. We're going to scout demo through here, come into this point. We're going to fight them onto this point, and then we're going to leave. As soon as they use, we're leaving. Remember, anytime we take an offensive exchange, as soon as they use, we're leaving. Unless it's like incredible, but don't worry, you will not have an incredible Uber, most likely. You are going to get in, you're going to make them use, you're going to leave, and you're going to play post. Understood? My combo gets that? We're going to get the fuck out of there. We got what we wanted as soon as we made them use, and we're going to leave. And now when we're drawing, we're going to do very similar to what we did in the mid fight. We're going to try to get our sniper onto bats with our NG covering for him. We're going to get our scout into the off angle after we walk through here. We're going to get our scout into the off angle. We're going to get our med back here. Our demo and our pyro are going to get set up and start playing the spam angle, while our soldier, heavy, and spy are going to collapse on flank. While our demo and our pyro need to be peeking point. You need to be peeking point in order to make this work, or else they're going to just look at flank and nuke your flank. Remember, you all need to be talking at the same time, like walking at the same time. Our demo and our pyro are going to be playing this like corner on point. They're going to be spamming across, while our spy, soldier, and heavy are going to collapse onto flank, kill all these people in this box, and then start peeking through the side. And then once our flank is in, our flank is like across and fighting, our demo and our pyro can start walking on the point and our medic can start following up. And our scout, you can come over here and you can shoot a couple shots to help if you really want to. Or if you see a free kill like around this corner, you can just peek it, kill the corner. Or this is very, very important on scout, is that if they are playing super far back, like let's say they are playing passively. So this is all assuming that they're playing like here, and it makes sense, right? Like they're playing pretty close. You just play the spam angle. You try to like walk up slowly through the side and then collapse onto their flank. And once their flank's gone, you wipe them in this box, right? That all makes sense. I'm going to assume that's a yes. So assuming instead that they are playing back here, right? Anytime that a team is playing passively against you, what you do is you take your scout, put them right here, right on the edge of this point, and you just start capping. If they don't want to stop you from capping, just cap it for free. Play the cap time. Playing cap time is so important. It's so much more important than just getting free kills, right? If you I don't have a log like it on hand, but there are many logs that if you really looked for them, you could find them, where teams will go 20, 30 kills like over the enemy team and still lose. Because they're playing cap time. They're playing like really smart with the time, like that they're holding point, they're capping quickly, and they're denying cap whenever they can. Even if they're not winning fights, they're denying cap and they're playing the cap time. So if we're ever in a situation where they're holding way back here and they're just playing spam angles, then we can put our scout, who caps the fastest in the game, onto this corner. We can start capping, and then we force them to walk into us, into our demo pyro, that can then shoot them as they walk in, because they have to walk onto points to stop you from capping, right? So if you force them to walk into you while your scout is capping the point, then your demo and your pyro can like work for free. Your soldier and your heavy should most likely have flank, and your spy can walk in on flank too. And you're still doing that and like fucking up flank. That's super good. Please keep doing that. Have your spy like coordinate stuff on the flank, or if your heavy or your soldier wants to coordinate stuff on the flank, fuck flank up. Please do that. Like this flank should, if you guys are coordinating, if you three are coordinating along with your combo, like if you're like, hey, can my demo start like peeking, and your demo starts peeking while your flank shoves flank, that's so good. That will win you every single game. But we're playing this corner. We're capping the point. They have to walk into us. If they walk into us, guess what happens if they walk into 3 sticks? They go kaboom, and then they disappear. And that's super good. So if they're playing passive, you just put your scout on the corner of the point, your scout starts capping, your scout takes a little bit of damage, guess what? Hello, medic, 185 please. You get 185, you come back, you do it again. Your scout takes a little bit of damage, medic, 185 please, and comes back and does it again. Like if they don't want to commit to kill your scout, then guess what? They're not going to kill your scout. Unless you get headshot. But, you know, the sniper class is fucked up and evil. In the case that, like, you're getting sniped instead, you should have your sniper, like, be wary of wherever their sniper is. Offensively, your sniper should be looking to take SVS because it's good for you. Defensively, your sniper should be looking to not take SVS if you can avoid it because it's bad for you. So in this situation where you're playing offensively and your scout is like holding the corner, if their sniper tries to swing you, you try to get your sniper to swing their sniper. If your sniper kills your scout, but your sniper kills their sniper, guess what? You still win. That's still a way better trade for you. Because sniper is the most important class in the game. Does that make sense? Is anyone confused about anything? So one more time.
Arrow tanking.
So I can show you this angle.
If
Oh,
you just like
I'm stuck in the
steps
skybox.
back, can I just like shoot an arrow where it's safe?
Like
on the
over
left side?
here, all of this is mostly safe from sniper. So typical sniper angles are going to be like here. He can't really see you as long as you don't do this. He can't
Okay.
see you. So all of this is perfectly safe. All of this is perfectly safe. Don't walk up too far because then that sees you. You can beam your scout and then come over here, and this is all completely fine. Your demo and your pyro should be in front of you anyway. Just like do not like spamming at the sniper, so the sniper shouldn't be able to swing you anyway. But this sniper angle is also pretty important. It can't see you unless you walk up like about here.
All right.
So as long as you're not like on this, you're fine. On cliff 2, this is a little dangerous. This can see pretty deep. So that needs to be called. But I think if you're here, you're fine. I'm pretty sure if you're here, you're fine. But that needs to be called. This is like a pretty good angle to take SVS for your sniper anyway. Because like, look what he has.
Nowhere to go.
So that should be called. Let's see. Snipers also like to do this, so you should be aware of this. You can see really deep into your bats. We call this pipe. Snipers on pipe. Or snipers on our cliff. You can see, and you can take a free shot into our elbow and stuff. So that's pretty dangerous, or if he wants to like take this shot anyway. This is a pretty common angle too. If a sniper wants to take a shot from here, take a shot from here, then that'll happen. Sniper, this map's a little fucked up for sniper. I kind of hate it, but it is what it is. Your spy should also have like a field day because their NG is probably going to be horrible. And as long as you're getting good comms on where their sniper is, your sniper should have free SVS. Any other questions about pushing like that?
Nah.
Oh, makes sense. Pushing point makes sense.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. You can also do virtually the same thing on the other side if you really wanted to. Generally, you don't because it's too close to your flank, and then if their demo is like playing this side, he gets to shoot you, and then he gets to look at your flank for free. So that's why you try to separate as much as possible. That's generally what you do. If you really wanted to also, I don't suggest it because then your flank doesn't get buffs. But if you really wanted to also, you could, if you're having a hard time like grouping around here, you could instead send your combo cliff and then walk out base cliff and do that instead. And then you'll be in the same positions while your flank still has to come this way. Your flank doesn't get buffs this way, which is why I don't prefer it. But that is a thing you can do. If you're having a really hard time grouping, you can come out cliff instead. Just have your combo go cliff. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I can tell you. For ad, when you're taking an ad Uber, honestly, just fucking like send it through elbow, like scout demo pyro straight through elbow, and then try to take it like straight across point. Because you're gonna try to lock out here and here. If you can lock out their main and their elbow, it makes it really hard for them to kite out. While you have your soldier should come over to this elbow and then bomb straight over this roof. You can do a one rocket here, one rocket on the roof, and then you end up on their roof. And that's super, super good for ads. Remember when you're taking ad Uber, the main point is to kill their medic. And so you're looking for their medic. Your spy can decloak over here in their main or up here on their bats. Either one is fine. We're just looking for their medic. Remember, every single time I told you this on Upward Week, I'll tell you it again. I'll tell you it 1,000 times. Every single time you take an ad Uber, who else should be in it besides your combo?
Scout.
Scout. Well, for the purposes of an ad Uber, Scout is part of the combo. Who else?
Oh, spy.
And?
I forgot. Oh, soldier?
Just talked about him bombing. Every single time you take an ad Uber, ever, you take an ad Uber, your scout and not your scout, Jesus Christ, your spy and your soldier should be in it every single time. Your spy should decloak behind them. Your soldier should bomb on top of them at the same time. And if you do that while your combo's walking at them all flashy, guess what? That's a team wipe. Every single time, that should be a team wipe. If you coordinate that, that should be nuclear. Every single time. Spy and soldier should be in on every ad Uber. I need both of you to remember that. I don't know if your soldier's here, but I need both of you to remember that. Every single time, your spy and your soldier should be in on every ad Uber. Shouldn't even have to tell you, but you will have to, most likely, because of flow dip.
That's my job anyway. Sounds good.
Yep. You need to. You just need to, because it's nuclear. You're the ones that guarantee that they get pinched, because they can kite. Like your demo ideally for them, your demo should not be able to lock out these two areas that easily. But if your soldier is bombing over top and your spy is decloaking behind, what are they going to do? Their pyro can only look one direction. There's 3 directions coming at them at the same time. What did I say about every single push ever? You need 3 plans of attack, 3 pinch angles on every single attack. Whenever you're playing offensively, 3 angles at least. One of them is most likely going to be your spy in most situations. Then your flank, then your combo. So for here, what do we have? We have our combo walking across point. We have our soldier bombing across roof. We have our spy decloaking behind. Boom, 3. And sometimes we even have our heavy through flank, but he's probably going to be a little slow. He probably won't be in. When we're pushing the point, right? When we have our demo and our pyro here, what do we have? We have our flank. We have our spy. We have our combo. Right? When we play a mid fight, we have this exact same thing. We have 3 prongs, right? Every single time. Every time we push anything, we have 3. At least. Sometimes we'll have 4. But with 4, it starts to get a little iffy. Make sense? All right. One last thing that I should tell you is if they are holding on flank, it's very rare. It probably won't happen. But if it does, I want you to be aware of it, is that if they have their combo here, somewhere here, they're going to have their like demo, pyro, heavy over here, while their med's back here. Something like this, or their med's going to be back here with their heavy here, their demo and pyro here. Then you can do the same thing, but your flank needs to be a lot more passive. You can't do this flank shove, you can't do the flank shove. Instead, what we're going to have our combo do is we're going to have our combo just like play this corner for a little bit, get a little bit of spam off like into that corner, and then swing at the same time. And our flank is going to come in pretty late. I want to have our flank come in late. Well, our heavy should come in late, actually. So our heavy is going to swing this corner late, and our soldier is actually going to like one rocket either around this corner or around this corner and land on this roof. You're going to shoot down on top of their heads while our demo pyro, spy can decloak over here, or spy can decloak over here, and we're looking to just like wipe them over here. Makes sense. This probably won't happen. I've seen it before in low div. It probably won't happen to you guys, but if it does, like it's really easy to deal with. Literally all you got to do is have your soldier bomb at the same time that your demo and your pyro walk across point. Make sense? Yeah? Cool. And the very, very last thing that I will say is that there is a forward hold. I didn't teach you the forward hold to do it because I don't think you guys are super ready for it. Next season, probably, once you guys get a handle on normal holds, it's perfectly fine. But what's going to happen is if they are forward holding on you, I will teach you to break it. What they will be doing is they will be having their heavy, their demo, and their med all here with their sniper. Oops. With their sniper. Their spy is going to be in here. Their NG is going to be back here. Their pyro is going to be right here. And all they're going to be doing is looking down here into your main and trying to shred your main. So what we do instead of coming out through main, we're just going to send literally everybody, I mean all 9. Actually, not all 9. We're going to have our heavy and our soldier. You're going to wait and spawn. You're going to wait all the way back here. Our heavy and our soldier are going to be all the way back here. You're going to be waiting in order to like start walking this way. All you're going to do is you're going to send 7 people through cliff. That's it. If they decide to stay here while your combo is walking cliff, guess what? You walk either this way or onto point, and then you start capping. They have to walk into you through one of these 2 spots. And it's kind of over. So you just drop onto point, you start capping. They have to walk backwards, either this way or this way. And then you just shoot them as they walk up because you're already really close to them and your demo should shred them. Right? Meanwhile, your heavy and your soldier actually get to just walk up right behind them. Because there is a window here that you can see. But that probably won't happen. The moment you are called, what's going to happen, most likely, is you guys are going to get here. You're going to get here, and they're going to leave, and they're going to start either passive holding or normal holding, probably passive holding. And after you get about here, they're going to start passive holding, and then you do your normal plan while they're passive holding. So all it really is just go cliff, and this will crumble. But if it doesn't crumble and they try to like commit to it, then you just shoot them while they're trying to walk into you while you're capping. Make sense? Okay. That is the map for the most part. Does anybody have any questions about any part of the map before I think we call it? So if they're 9 flank, what's most likely going to happen is your demo and your pyro are going to be here and they're not going to be seeing anybody. If they see that happen, then what you need to do is you need to walk forward and take space on point. You take space on point and you start locking out Death Hallway. We call this, my old team called this Death. You just start locking out this. Because you need to make sure that they can't walk through flank. And then your scout and your pyro need to be very, very careful about this one instead. It's going to be a lot on your demo to just like stuff this, but if they send 9 and they kill your flank, it's probably a bad fight. You could even leave if you wanted to and just call it. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you just lose a mid like that. If not, and you want to commit and you think your demo can do it, then you just like take the space on point and just lock this out. Because they will be stuck here. Try to get your sniper to play wide, to come over here, and then he can start taking shots this way. That's fine too, but you're playing on point. You try to get forward and lock them out of flank. Let's see. Does that make sense? Cool. So, good traps. So, remember what I said about how nobody should ever leave through elbow? The reason nobody should ever leave through elbow is because your demo should very easily be able to set up traps here. Either traps like at the bottom of the steps, or like on this wall, or like on this corner. They should never be able to back up through here. Trapping here is also really good. This is all if you're playing on point, right? Let me actually show you. So if you're playing on point and you're like this, sticks on this corner, super good, because when they swing this corner, they're going to swing into you. Sticks over here, super good. They're actually kind of hard to see too. You can see that one for obvious reasons because I fucked it up. But these sticks right there are super, super good. sticks over here are also really good because a lot of people will come out here and they'll start playing wide into this corner and then get blown up. If you can sneak sticks like back here too, this is also good. Or into this corner, it's also really good. Up here is super good. Like if you can just shoot sticks up there. And that'll deny sniper really well too. Like look at that. You can't fucking see those. That's clean. If you manage to like if you manage to get sticks, not there. There is fine. That's good too. When we're over here, we're playing flank. You can set up sticks right here. 3 sticks on that corner will help your heavy and your soldier a lot. But yeah, these 3 angles are mostly what you're going to be looking at. They should never be able to peek bats for free, so you should be able to like spam out bats super easily too. Where you should never play. You should be rotating flank a lot. Like if their combo is ever called flank, if they're shoving 9 into flank because they're doing a flank push. Did I explain a flank push? Did I?
I don't think you did.
Okay, well, like if we're pushing
9 flank.
Yeah, if we're pushing and we just want to shove flank, it's very simple. Everybody except basically your NG and your spy are walking through flank and just mowing these people down. It's like it's not real. I don't like it. I just realized I didn't actually say it. So like you start with demo pyro, you have your heavy on this head glitch, your medic is behind it, and the whole point is that we're shoving our sniper into flank. So we're going to send our demo pyro forward. We're going to start locking out this corner. And the whole point is that we're stopping their demo from peeking this way. Their demo cannot be allowed to peek through here. And then we start dealing with their heavy soldier on the left side. We can have our soldier bomb over this way and stand on top of their heads. And that's good too. But all we're doing is we're denying their players here so that we can slowly work our sniper up and start taking flank, and then our sniper can take shots through flank, and then our demo and our pyro can like walk onto point or walk around this side. It's getting too much. Our demo and our pyro can walk up this way and start like shooting across point this way while our heavy comes this way. We can do that. Our scout can like swing wide, or our scout can swing even wider over here and take an off angle. That's what'll happen sometimes. I don't like it. You guys can try it. If you want to try shoving 9 flank, fucking go for it. It'll work sometimes because this map is stupid. I don't suggest it. But yeah, if they're shoving 9 flank, it's pretty easy for your demo to stuff it. Like if your demo is eating 185, or if you guys are not on disad, I should say, it's pretty easy to stuff it because you guys can just use a couple scenarios where you shouldn't SVS. Most of the time on defense, you should not be going for an SVS unless you absolutely have to. If their sniper is pressuring one of your like important pieces, then you can take SVS while you're on defense, but ideally you shouldn't. You should be trying to take SVS on offense as much as possible and pressuring their sniper, because you should have plenty of protection while you're pushing, while also their sniper has to worry about many of your players. You should never take an SVS during an exchange. You should never take an SVS like unless you're buffed. You should be trying to get buffed. And you should be calling for buff. A couple sniper angles that you should know is that if our med, like let's say our med is here, we're doing our normal push, our med can come back and 185 you. If you want to eat 185 here and then drop off over here, this angle sees into their bats and is actually super fucked up. So if it's called that they're snipers bats, you can actually play this angle and it's super fucked up. Or if you want to walk up behind your scout and take a shot like that, that's also pretty good. Or if you want to take a close shot like this on this corner, it's super good too. If you want to take like a pixel angle. But I think generally defensive SVSs are bad unless they are pressuring you and forcing you into it. And offensive SVSs are very good. Just don't take one during an exchange. Because if you lose an SVS during an exchange, obviously you're not going to have a buff. And you're more likely to lose it. Goes for everyone. Remember, you should be spy checking during an exchange, yada, yada, yada. Any more questions? All good. Pally, anything from you, buddy?
No, I'm good, bro.
Okay, that's cool, man. Proud of you, man.
Thanks, man.
Rollout. This is a high health rollout. You don't really want to spend too many sticks on it. You literally just like spawn stick. Oops. You can tell I don't play demo. Okay, hold on. No, this will work. Yeah, you can just one stick and then come up here, eat your buff, start charging sticks. I don't know why a lot of teams like to play on grass side. All the good teams I see play on concrete side. But it's like Lakeside. You don't want to get to mid with low health. Unlike Asheville. Like Asheville, you get to mid as fast as possible. On this map, you kind of just want to eat beam, you want to get to mid like 260. And then start playing the spam angle. Oh, also sticks right here. When you're playing mid, if you get a trap there, fucked up and evil. Their scout will walk into that shit all the time. Or like here. All the time. Or even like back here. That shit's evil. And then once we start winning, like my demo's gonna be calling damage. Hey, is my flank ready? 3, 2, 1, let's walk. My demo's gonna start spamming. Boom. Okay, let's walk across point. Like let's say our combo wins before our flank wins, then my demo can walk over here, start helping my flank. That's super nice. Makes sense? Everybody get it? Any more questions before we get out of here? Nothing? All right. Yep. I mean, you guys won, right? I mean, I could look at it.
I'll do it.
I think generally my thing with looking at an old official is that